one thing about being on dope nobody ever told me was it could be good or it could be bad. If it become bad, you're gonna have to deal with it. You hear me? We just getting straight into the story. When I first started doing it with some of my white partners that I was going out of town with, I didn't get the feeling like, oh, okay, I'm high. You hear me? It was just more like, all right, whatever, like it ain't all that. And then like I just became like super horny, right? But the crazy part about it was when I went into the bathroom to handle business, because mind you, we out of town, it's all guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? One dude don't even stay in the room with us, he just over here with us. So shit, I went to the bathroom act like I had to, you know what I'm saying, number 2. And I go to, jack off or whatever. And man, like as soon as I go to, I'm looking at him, bro, and he like shriveled, like little, like it was embarrassing, but I was so like caught up on what I was trying to do, I still went ahead with my move. Whole time I'm in the bathroom for like 30-40 minutes, you heard me? Now he did not one time get hard, but I caught what I needed to catch, you hear me? And I thought it was weird, because I was like, that shit was weird as hell, because how in the hell I like still bust, but I wasn't even hard. I was like shriveled, you feel me? So some time passes by and I don't think nothing of it, because I do it a couple times with him, and you know what I'm saying, like that was the only time that I wanted to jack off type shit, you hear me? So boom, I remember white boy Ro, right? If y'all know who Ro is, he was a work snitch. He asked me to take him home one day, and I was like, shit, I'm starting to be hesitant. He was like, man, look, bro, I got some dope, woo. I'm trying to play stupid, like, what you talking about? So he's showing me, I'm already knowing what it is, you heard me? So I'm like, all right, fuck it, like, come on, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you home. So I ended up taking him home, and then he ended up letting me, you know what I'm saying? We ended up doing some dope on for $1 that he had got. I don't know where the fuck he get the $1 from, but we sitting up here doing the dope off the $1, you heard me? Right in front of the fucking stove. When we get done, I take him home. I instantly think to myself, like, oh, I'm finna try to go home and crack my BM. But when I get home, I go to the bathroom and I look. Once again, he's shriveled. So I'm like, I can't take that chance. You see what I'm saying? Like, at that point in time, you would have thought I would have been on some type of timing where I said, man, you know what? I'm going to leave this alone. But I didn't. Not one time did I didn't do it. But then you will hear stories from other guys and other people be like, yeah, boy, I got that dope. You heard me? I got that dope. Which basically mean that they should be numb. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be numb and they finna beat whatever they finna beat out the frame. I didn't have that effect. My effect was, you finna have a wee-wee. That was my effect. I'm not even gonna lie, there ain't no point in lying. I don't feel no type of shame about none of this shit, you hear me? Because it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's all public knowledge. It's all public knowledge. Anyway, so I went through it or whatever, and then I was like, okay, yeah, like, boom, 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 boom. But it wasn't until my wife now that I'm with, the incident that happened with her when she had came out, and I couldn't get right, bro. Like, I couldn't get hard at all. He was shriveled. I had just got done doing dope before she came over, you heard me? I had, and instead of the bowl, I was just snorting it. And man, bro, she came over, I couldn't get right at all. So it was embarrassing as hell. So I was trying to figure out like what was going on, like with the situation, and why was this going on. So I did a little experiment. I stopped doing dope for 3 days. After the 3rd day, he got back right. So I was like, okay, it take me about 3 days for me to get right. So that's what I did. Like, next time she came, I just waited 3 days when I knew she was gonna come, bro, and I was right. Man, sitting around older dudes, talking to them, I never once told anybody about me not being able to get hard, because there's certain things that, it's just certain things that a motherfucker ain't finna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, like, how cool I am with you or what. Like, there's certain things that motherfucker ain't gonna tell you, especially at that time, because I was embarrassed about the whole situation. At that time, I was embarrassed. But now it's like I'm not embarrassed about it, because it is what it is. That's a part of my life. That's a part of some shit that I had to go through. You heard me? Like, it was embarrassing as hell, but it was life. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around some older guys, talking to them or whatever, we all, you know what I'm saying, doing dope and shit. And you just hear these stories about how, like, motherfucker get on that dope, motherfucker get extra freaky, motherfucker get on that dope, motherfucker want to put motherfucking chains on their nipples and shit. One dude told me, he said that he had this one freak, and she used to have like these chains, like these nipple pictures on her nipples, and then like a chain, right? So the chain went to her neck, and then her nipples, and then went down to. She had like a clit piercing. So the chain went down there too, and so every time something happened, it like pull everything, and she liked it, that type of stuff. And he was like, but she was like, you know what I'm saying, on that dope, and when she was on that dope, she get like real freaky, right? And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I can understand that, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't gonna lie, when I get on that dope, I get freaky too. But at that point in time, like I said, I wasn't finna be on some type of time and be like, bro, hey, wow, like when I be on the dope, my it be lit. Like I wasn't on that type of timing, but I just kind of did my own experiment, and I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, with me being in that situation, man, because this ain't a story about, you know, some funny shit. It's just real life right here. Like, you would think in certain situations, whenever you see something happen, right, like the fact that I couldn't get hard because I was on this, right, you would think like, you'd be like, oh, okay, I ain't gonna mess with it no more. But it's sad to say that even I had to go through that. Well, I didn't even learn my lesson, and I still was getting high, knowing damn well my situation was what it was. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm already knowing that a lot of people nowadays are just like this, right? You see a situation, somebody done told you something, yet you don't listen until it happens to you. And even while it's happening to you, you're still not gonna listen until you get a little older, you get a little more mature in life, you know what I'm saying? And it took me a while for me to get a little more mature in life because I didn't understand certain situations. Crazy thing about it was, like, I don't think not one person had told me, like, don't get on no dope, boy, that dope ain't good. I never had somebody tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had nobody tell me that about smoking that gas, about doing no pills, about getting on no dope. Like, I literally had to like find out for myself, you know what I'm saying? And like sometimes that'd be the best solution for kids and young adults, just to find out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and find out. Because a lot of times when you fuck around and find out, it might be a situation where it scare the hell out you, where you don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But then it might be a situation where you get into and it excites you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, like, getting high, bro, at that time, like, I don't glorify none of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't glorify the drug, because I think I almost lost my life. I almost lost my kids. I could have lost my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have lost everything. You know what I'm saying? So I would never glorify this. I would never advise anybody to do this. I wouldn't even wish this on my worst enemy, folks. But what I'm telling you is facts. This is how addicting you can get. Like, this is how fast you can get addicted to it. Like, I was so addicted to the smoke at first, right? Because you blowing out big stupid clouds of smoke. Like, how you be blowing out them vapes? Like, imagine that, like, times 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, the clouds that you're blowing out is like super duper heavy, right? And so for me, after a while I became where I wanted the high. And the high was so intense. You know what I'm saying? Like, the high was so intense. This nigga fell knock on that door. I didn't realize that buddy ain't even in there. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You just gonna knock. Anyway, so look, the high was so intense, man, that, like, you know, you feel like you can do any and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the trick too. Like, a lot of people ain't gonna tell you, like, especially like when you get on hard drugs, a lot of people ain't gonna tell you like the bad. They just gonna be like, yo, you know, you're gonna be high as hell, you're gonna be this, you're gonna feel like this, woo woo. They not lying though. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like everything that this person done told you. But the only difference is the motherfucking these side effects that come. Everything in life comes with side effects, bro. Everything in life comes with side effects. Everything in life comes with some type of repercussion. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be good or bad. And you being on that dope, boy, that comes with a lot of repercussions. It comes with a lot of long nights, you know. And then also too, it's gonna come with a lot of like paranoia. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get on that dope, boy, you get paranoid, you hear me? You feel like everybody out to get you. You feel like this, you feel like that. You feel like your old lady cheating on you. You feel like your mama trying to backdoor you, you feel me? You feel like your granny trying to run off with your sack. You know what I'm saying? You feel like a lot of shit, man. And that's a scary thing, bro. The scariest thing also, too, for me was the fact that, like, I started losing weight, bitch. When I started losing weight and just seeing myself, I was like, damn, this shit crazy. Like going from 190 to 145 in the blink of an hour was crazy. Then the bitch, I ain't even gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then, like, people around you looking at you and being like, damn, like, what the fuck going on with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bro, it's a lot. But then, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, right? So, the high good is hell. Like, and that's just me being honest with you, bro. The high is, like, different. But the thing is, the price that you pay for that high, right? Because there's so many people out here right now, bro, who got on dope at a young age and ain't never shook back from it. Man, when I say ain't never shook back from it, bro, that's exactly what I mean. They ain't never shook back from it, bro. And still to this day, it's a lot of people right now that's going through it, what I went through. I didn't go through it as long as a lot of other people. I went through it long enough to learn a valuable lesson. I went through it long enough for me to be able to have a story to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no point in getting on trying to talk about something that you know nothing about. You see what I'm saying? That's ignorance. What I went through was a life-changing experience that also made me grow up and made me become a man. Because if it wasn't for that experience, and also too, if it wasn't for me cheating on my BM and then she ended up doing the same thing to me, I would have still been on some childish type activities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would still been like real childish, bro. I would have still been, you know what I'm saying, feeling like basically like, you know, not one woman is just for me. You know what I'm saying? Because after like for a long time, bro, I felt like, yeah, I'm not finna just be with one woman, folks. Like, these women playing games just like we playing games. What I look like, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, I don't know. I just kind of like, man, hit that wall. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, this a bit. You know what I'm saying? I learned a valuable lesson, folks. So I said, shit, all right. Shit, I ran with what I ran with. You know what I'm saying? Now I met my wife, bro, and shit's beautiful now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, I'm just really here telling y'all, man, like, sometimes things ain't exactly what you think it is, or things ain't exactly what you think it will be, bro. And you gotta kind of weigh your options out, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, it can get wicked out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You can get fooled, bamboozled by somebody that you thinking that your dog or somebody, and these folks, you know what I'm saying, really don't give a fuck about you. Then when your ass get in a situation where it's either sink or drown, and you drowning, ain't nobody gonna be able to save you, folks. You know what I'm saying? You done fucked around and burnt all your little bridges with your mama and your grandma and them, your cousins and shit. One thing about somebody who on that dope, folks, they always begging for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers sit up there be begging for money and shit just to go get high. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part, like, because your peoples, after a while, bro, they gonna realize something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And then you start burning your bridges, bitch. Please don't go to jail. You fuck around and burn your bridges, you go to jail, bitch. You gonna need some money in your books, and your people ain't even gonna try to help you out. Why? Because you not already burnt that bridge. You heard me? Like, real talk. And the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't preaching, I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm just telling you what I had went through in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's easy for somebody to listen to a story that they know is real and be like, damn, I ain't trying to do the shit he had went through, because you not. Some motherfuckers don't even make it out. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, bro, some of those people you see on the side of the road, homeless and shit, begging for money and shit, those people be dope addicts, folks. Like, a lot of those people be like drug addicts, folks. You know what I'm saying? Went down the same road I went down at a young age, bitch, and never shook it. But I was fortunate enough to shake it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, do you really want to just, like, be hard-headed and try to find out what they really like, bro? Because listen to me. It could be a situation where you be like, man, I heard what he said, but man, that shit ain't gonna happen to me, bro. I'm just try it one time, and that one time you try it might be the worst mistake of your life. That shit gonna change you forever, bro. It had changed me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all what I know, bro. I done seen this, witnessed this, been around it, done it, like everything. So just take heed of my words, even though I know a lot of people won't. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I just felt like I should come on and let y'all know that, man, we just gotta be smarter with what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, like, you can get caught up in the game so quick and not even know it. And that's facts. It was just a short story. I just wanted to get on and let everybody know what was happening. You heard me? And just let everybody know at one point in time, I had a whole wee-wee on that dope. You heard me? I had a whole wee-wee on that dope. You don't want no wee-wee on the dope and you got a bad thing coming through? Hell no. Ain't nothing gonna save you from that. I'm just keeping it a bean, dog. That's real talk.